go check out Spyderco. Alright guys, we're at the Spyderco booth checking out new stuff for 2022. Joyce is here with me. She's going to be showing me around what's on the table. Let's have a look.
Hi, Kimo.
Hi.
So, Spyderco just unveiled our Reveal 9. We reveal these booklets 3 times per year, and they're product that is new and coming within the next few months. And I'm going to show you a couple things from this new reveal.
Awesome.
First out of the gate is a new model called the Stovepipe. The Stovepipe is a custom collaboration with a maker named David Rybaum. David Rybaum builds big, sturdy, kind of heavy-set knives. This is no exception.
Yeah.
That is a titanium handle, custom clip, with a 20 CV blade.
Ooh.
And if you look at the thickness of the blade and the interesting grind too, it is designed to put a lot of weight up forward.
Yeah, this is a lot of...
Originally his custom piece is called Build a Butcher, which the production knife company didn't really fit our persona very well. So we decided to call it the Stovepipe. But it's based on kind of a straight razor shape from previous centuries. And that all sort of ties in when you think about Bill the Butcher was the character in the movie Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
William Poole was his real name.
Oh, that's what that hat was, right? I saw there was a hat in there too, yeah?
And so making a production name for it, we decided to call it the Stovepipe.
There he is.
And again, I think that blade shape, that worn clip blade shape, is very prominent in use as a straight razor.
Just a straight razor. That is an interesting
we
shape.
think that influenced his design quite a bit. Again, that is a titanium handle. Does not have an inside liner. Usually we put an interface inside when you have titanium rubbing against titanium.
No liner on the inside.
Into the lock. It is a much softer material. This one, we have enough titanium in there, we don't need that. So it also has a stop pin that acts as over travel for the lock, meaning the stop pin keeps the lock from over traveling on the outside. When you feel it in your hand, you can feel that nice finger twirl up front, lets you choke up on the blade a little bit, right behind the edge. The interesting cut on the top, we've speculated a lot of uses for that as a pressure point self-defense tool, like you have your hand on that right now, to use as a stabilization point for your thumb, or I think you could even probably file that down a little bit and make a square head screwdriver out of it.
Oh, like up here?
Screwdriver. Yeah, but it is built thick, it is built tough. It is a smaller knife, but it still is a handful of titanium.
That is beautiful.
The MSRP on this is about $600.
That is a nice looking blade. Try to get my shadow out of the way. All right, what's up next? We're doing 3, right?
Yeah, this one is a set.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah.
So if you're familiar with Spyderco,
oh yes,
a lot of our best sellers are our lightweights. And our Delica and our Endura model have been 2 mainstays in our product line forever. The Delica is 2 inches plus, the Endura is about 3 plus. So we decided to build something in between. This is an Endella, which is the size between the 2. So we really went like Mama Bear, Baby Bear, Papa Bear here. The Endella has come in a few different blade shapes, a few different steel renditions. This one right now is a Japanese FRN, fiberglass reinforced nylon handle, but we added a Warren-Cliff blade to it. And again, that Warren-Cliff blade shape is available in either a plain edge or serrated edge, and it's just a straight edge from heel to tip.
Yep.
So when you're cutting, it offers you maximum cutting power. It also has great penetration.
Okay, great for penetration.
There's nothing there to really slow you down if you're penetrating something.
Not at all.
The handle again is fiberglass reinforced nylon. There's a 4-way tip-up, tip-down clip on it. Wouldn't be Spyderco without the Spyderco round hole for one hand open. And we also offer it with an Emerson opener, and we're also starting to offer it with a few different colors and different steels.
Awesome.
So you'll see more of that coming out. The Endella has been has been a nice compromise for people that find the Delica a little too small, the Endura a little too large.
Beautiful. So the Emerson will have that little kind of thing up here, so when you yank it out of your pocket, it'll open.
Exactly. And we licensed that from Ernest Emerson, used that with his permission.
Awesome. All right.
So you'll see a few different renditions of this along with its big brother and little brother.
Perfect.
And just filled a nice niche. If
I
you've
love
ever
these.
carried a Delica, which
do.
I have, sometimes I think they're a little small.
Yeah, they're a little tiny.
I've taken an Endura out at a picnic and had people look at me kind of funny.
Like it comes out like, well, bam.
So this was just a nice in-between.
Yeah. I love the weight of these with the FRN handles too.
Yes.
That's beautiful for EDC. It's probably, what, under 3 ounces?
Oh, yeah.
Well under 3 ounces. And yeah, this flat edge right here. Oh, I love these. That's a beautiful blade, yeah.
Yeah, and again, you know, Spyderco's always really been known for our serrations. We make a lot of plain edges, but I'm starting to see a few more serrated edges being offered as well as plain edges. And
the pattern of the serration is really beautiful too.
This is an original pattern that the owner of Spyderco, Sal Glasser, came up with this pattern back in the 70s.
Look at
And
that.
we call it a two-step pattern.
Yep.
So it has one large tooth and then two small teeth.
Too small.
He never did patent the pattern, so it's a pattern you'll see throughout the knife industry now. And it was created by Sal Glasser, but he never protected it as intellectual property. He didn't feel that was important at the time. So you'll see that serration pattern in a lot of different companies. Some production companies have their own serration patterns. This is a really common one you'll see throughout the business.
I like it. Really, really like it.
Thanks. Well, during the pandemic, we all had a lot of time to kind of sit down and think about new things.
Sure.
And again, these are lightweights. This is another Andela.
Yeah.
This is another Andela.
This is the big boy right here. That's the one you take out and people like wonder who you are.
No, I don't know about that. That's a police model.
Yeah.
And one thing Spyderco does, I think a lot of production manufacturers do not do, is we're not afraid to jump in the pool of new steels. We try new steels all the time. We're working with Magna Cut now, which is just starting to kind of hit the market. This is a steel called K390, CPM K390. K390 is considered a tool steel.
Okay.
It is a powdered tool steel with just about 2.5% carbon and a little bit less than 4.5% chromium. So this is not a stainless
Not a
steel.
stainless.
This is considered a tool steel.
Yeah.
It also was kind of considered the unicorn in the knife industry this past year. Everyone was very interested in trying K390. So we did a lot of testing on it, and we'll use our lightweight line as a test bed for new steels.
Sure.
So we've done this before with Hat 40. We've done this with a lot of different steels, is where we will take something new, very innovative, put it in our entire lightweight line, and see where it goes. And this one right now is raging. Everyone wants to try K390. It's high performance. It has great durability and toughness. The steel itself has even sharpenability. And we're offering different sizes and different shapes, different models. It's been a boom. So I have to say 2020 to 2021 was the pandemic year of steel for Spyderco. We really got in and tried a lot of
You got
steels.
some stuff to, might as well do something, right? Kind of sit it around. Yeah.
Our business has been fantastic, like most knife companies, I think, but this kind of slower time gave us the opportunity to really go in and look at some different alloys that we've been wanting to try for a long time.
Yeah.
So K390 is one of these, and it's oversold. If you want one right now, you have to look pretty hard.
Yeah. So this is basically like D2 steel, powdered metallurgy, better grain structure, way easier to sharp than D2s from what I understand, right?
I would put it maybe not way easier because it is a high carbon steel. You're looking at about 2.5% carbon.
Yeah, so pretty
But
okay.
it just has a lot of difference. It does have niobium, vanadium. There's a lot of different things in there, but the chromium level is very low.
Yeah.
So what you're looking for is toughness without the brittleness.
Exactly.
And I think we hit it out of the park with this.
Yeah.
And right now, this is sort of the steel of the moment. You will see some steel coming from Spyderco in the near future that we're testing with right now. That also will probably set a precedence in the steel industry for knife blades.
Yeah, and of course, again, trying it out in the entire full line of lightweight FRN handles, you can really see how it performs.
Well, it gives us a few things to offer a few people. You know, the police model is a 4-inch blade.
Yeah, look at this thing, right?
Yep. And our Ladybug is under 2. So what that gives you is an option, a lot of different options to carry, to try these new alloys. And then on top of this, Spyderco has a program we call our Mule Team program. And our Mule Team program is a fixed blade knife that comes without a handle, that's made with a steel that has not been seen in the industry before. And we make about 1,200 pieces of these mules, and it's an incredible test bed for us to go out and meet with one of the foundries, whether that be a U.S. foundry or a foundry overseas. Try some steel, put it into a knife that steel junkies, for lack of a better term, really want to try the steel.
Sure.
A lot of these people will buy these unfinished handled fixed blades, and they're about 5 inches long. They'll build their own handles.
And they can work their own scales.
Work their own scales. A lot of times sharpen in their own way, and we get a lot of good information back about what steels the public are really interested in at the time. Plus, we play with our own sticks too.
Absolutely.
And this is what happens when you work for a company and the owners are, without embarrassment, absolute steel freaks. They are very interested in the process and the new technology that's coming into it.
Which is really great. Wasn't the story like they started selling out of a Volkswagen van back in the day?
That's right. Yeah, the owner of the company is a man named Sal Blesser and his wife Gail. And in the early 70s, Sal developed a sharpening system, a triangular ceramic sharpening system, and he patented it. And he and his wife Gail produced it, put it in the back of a refurbished Wonder Bread truck.
Oh, it's a Wonder Bread truck, that's right.
It's a Wonder Bread truck, right. And they drove around to fairs and festivals and sold these sharpeners. And they lived in the truck, and they had their first child in the truck, who is Eric Blesser, and he's running the day-to-day operations at Spyderco right now. We've been in business for 45 years, so Mom and Dad deserve a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
They're still very hands-on in the business and in the office frequently. But we are evolving into a second-generation company for sure.
Perfect. All right, Joyce. Thanks for sharing the finds for 2022. I guess we'll look more from the, is it
K390.
K390.
Yep.
Get you another look at that.
Keep your eyes peeled. We're rounding the bend. We've got one mule that came out, but we have some more models coming. And another unicorn steel called MagnaCut.
MagnaCut. Is it a powdered steel as well?
It is a powdered steel as well.
Yeah, I think most of the new stuff is all about powdered steel, right?
It's been about powdered steel for a long time.
Yeah.